Hi everyone and welcome. I don't normally do an unboxing video, but I thought on this occasion finally got a new device, and instead of doing what I normally do, which is rip it all open and start playing with it, I thought I'd make a little video about the unboxing. Now I know there's a lot of unboxing videos out there far better than this one, but because I've got a new bit of equipment, I thought we'd unbox it on here anyway and let you see what's in the box and the packaging, and we'll talk through it and so on. So this is the DJI Mavic Pro. I went for the creator combo, which has the 512 memory on board and the RC2 remote. So here we go. It's a nice and lovely package, still got the seal on it. So, break it over there, but yeah, not much to say. So without much further ado, let's break the seal. Oh, only just a little bit off. Right, let's get this off. I try not to be too eager. Normally it's always exciting to open new kit, whatever it might be. But let's get that over here, and I'll clean that up later. Right, here we go. So let's get the box open at the top. We have the case that comes in. Get this down, get this out. Okay, and what we'll do is close this to the side just now. Look at that, it's a bit mucky. It's a dust. It's a nice new shiny bag, and look at that. I don't want to use my spit, that would be just disgusting, but nice bag, as usual. The bags have always been fantastic. I've not used the bags, to be fair. They're just too nice to be used. But yeah, let's have a look. It's a shame, it's a little bit, my OCD, a little bit dirty straight out of the box. Let's go this way. Oh, that is quite nice. Really, really good quality. Definitely know they don't skimp on that. Right. Okay, we'll come back to this. Looks like propellers. Oh, I think the meaty bit, right. Oh, let's go for that then. Careful pulling this out. Now, oh, much lighter than I was expecting without the battery, but we'll come back to that as well. Don't knock that off, that'll be embarrassing. Right, the charging hub and batteries. Come to that in a second as well. Let's see what else we have. The controller. Come back and open that as well in a moment. And we've got a little box, which we will have a look at as well. What else? Anything else in here? Yes, we've got some more cables and the power brick. USB-C and power brick. Okay, so there's some DJI stickers in there and nothing else in the bag, but extremely good quality. Yeah, definitely don't skimp. You put it on the back of the case and you've got the lovely carry handle. But in all honesty, that's probably just going to go back in the box for me, all nice and clean, for whenever I look to move it on. Right. So, little accessories. First of all, so really good quality USB-C cable, obviously for the data transfer. That'll be a good quality one. Let's have a look at this box. And a whole bunch of power cables in there. You can see you've got the UK, European, US, all the different ones you'll need. Absolutely all kinds. Look at that. God, it's so nicely packed in there. You don't want to really take that out, do you? But anyway. Take out the one that we all need. Don't need the other ones. Be useful for travelling aboard, so you don't need the adapters. Right, over to this side. What we done? The power brick. Let's have a look at this. Even the individual packaging is so nice. It's such a lovely feeling, isn't it? Let me get these open. Right. It's to one side. Yep. Okay. Solid. Extremely well built. DJI power adapter. And then it's got that different port on it. I'll come back to this because that'll come in handy for something later on. I've also ordered, and we've got a whole bunch of spare propellers and things in here. Yeah. Don't bother taking them all out. More than enough in there. Okay, put that to one side as well, and then we have, okay, let's put it away there. Okay, it's got a little protective foam piece there. Take that off. Yeah, there you go. Lovely, nice piece of kit. Really bulky, obviously, with the batteries in that. DJI 4 parallel charging hub. A little bit of soft paddings. That won't go anywhere. We'll give it a little bit of smooth surface. Doesn't move around. And then individual batteries. Fairly solid. With the indicator on top. And then when you put it in, it tells you the indicator of all of these. Great little sticker in the first one there. So you've got the, once you plugged it in, either via the USB or the power adapter, then you have the little power button, start the charge, and you can also use this as a sort of power bank to charge your phone or anything else that you need to do using the batteries as the power. And then this cable here, which I will, well, now that I mention it, I also ordered myself one of the DJI fast charge cables. So what this cable is essentially that port that you see in the back there, with that port, and once you open this, relevant and useful. Okay, so there, that's the adapter for the other end of your power bank. Okay, and that will go in there. And then this on the other side will go into the DJI power. So whether that's a 500, 1000, 2000, whichever version, it's the SD port on that. And what this allows you to do is fast charge your batteries. So we'll come back to that later on. So that's for that. As I say, the DJI power hasn't arrived, but that is the cable that you would need. Otherwise, you can still charge through your USB-C cable, which is on there as well, but this allows fast charge. Right, move this out of the way just now. So let's move on to the drone next. The bit we've been waiting for, right? And try and open this the easiest way possible. I'll move this out of the way just now. Close as well. Right. And here we go. Some packaging. We'll come back to that. So yeah, there we go. The little safety bracket on the top of it. Really nice, usual polished finish. Falling off. It's not properly, it's not secured on properly. Okay, well, we'll deal with that. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would break, but it is a little bit, seems sturdy enough. But yeah, I suppose it's just to protect your camera and the gimbal anyway. So, yeah, looks fine enough, but mechanism to clip it on and protect it around the front or back. Okay, sure that'll be fine. Right, on to the main thing. So I'll get some of the stickers off. Right. Okay, I'll stick that over here. Because it's got all the obstacle sensing cameras on the top. And on the bottom, got a bunch of new. It's got the CE2 mark on it. On the bottom, right there. And the flagship that they're advertising, this Infinity gimbal, which I'm not really sure how useful that'll be for someone like me, but I'll certainly give it a go, try it out. So with some of the earlier drones, when you were sort of releasing the legs, you had to do them in a particular order, but in this case you don't. You can do them in either or. Pull it that way, and then a little bit of plastic thing, we'll get rid of that. It's easy enough, so I'll hold it in the bottom there, that one comes out, and that one goes. So it doesn't matter about the order in which you do them. Move this out of the way. And is there another? There's another piece here. Take that. If I don't get in that. Usual Mavic quality. It's really nice material. All the fancy cameras, all the obstacle direction. Really, really nice. Yeah. So we've got the main camera, the 100 megapixel 4/3 CMOS, which is 6K, 60 frames per second HDR video recording, 28mm equivalent, and of course this is the flagship 100 megapixels that will shoot. You've also got the other two cameras, the large CMOS tele medium, 70mm, 48 megapixels on that, and the tele, which one, the tele longer zoom, 168mm equivalent. Both do 4K 60 frames per second HDR video, but that's what I'm really excited to try about. 100 megapixels of course in the main one, but I think the tele lens and the high megapixels, but the sharpness of those is something I'm really excited to try out. Batteries, let's get one of the batteries and stick it in there. Okay, so facing downwards. Show you that again. Oh, actually get it in, you don't want your batteries flying out. Okay, that's okay. It's in there. Actually, it's got a nice balance to it. I wouldn't say it's any particular heavy in one direction. But 51-minute flight times, the 95 watt-hours batteries, each of these. So it'll be interesting to see how close they are. I've never actually got the exact flight times that they see. Obviously it depends on conditions, the wind, what you're doing, all that kind of thing. So it could be a variety of things. But yeah, really excited to try that. Top speed, this is rated for 55 miles per hour. The Mavic 3 that I had was, I think it was around 45 miles per hour or thereabouts, and it was bloody good. Yes, you would get the wind warnings, but it was absolutely fantastic in typically what you would be able to fly other drones in, or previous versions of the drones in. So this one is rated up to 55 miles per hour, I think it works out, and a range of 25 miles. Of course, you'll never actually try out the range in most places and see if you can get it 25 miles away. You've got to follow the regulations, folks. But yeah, the gimbal will be of interest. The nighttime omnidirectional obstacle sensing, that'll be interesting as well. Normally when low light in the previous versions, and the much older version that I had, at a certain level it was too dark, and then the avoidance capabilities were all gone. So this still claims to work, not complete darkness, but in lower light. So that'll be interesting. And of course the active track is improved. I saw a statement that they were talking about how even if you're sort of a person's halfway through bushes or going through a bridge, it'll still maintain tracking on that. So that'll be interesting to see as well. Let me do this. Let me fold this out of the way at the moment. Let's go back again because we haven't spoken about the screen. Can you forget about that? Right. Put this down here for now. Out of the way. So you can see this. Can't believe I'm forgetting about the screen. Right. All excited. The drone is of course the main thing, but how you control it is obviously just as important. As I say, the old days of using the phone on the adapter, no, I would definitely not something I would do. I mean, if you had to, if you had no other choice, absolutely. But a controller, a dedicated controller, is definitely the way to go. And I've had all the various iterations, and the RC Pro was my favourite one, the one I was using for the Mavic up until now. I've never actually used the RC Pro 2s, which I think come with the Mini 4s now and so on. But controller is the best thing. I've always suggested people invest in these. But yeah, look at that. Really nice feeling, not too heavy. It's got a nice weight to it. Much lighter than I expected it to be. And yeah, let's see the all-important screen rising and the controller's coming. Look at that. And it comes on as well. That is going to save me so much time. Flapping about, switching it on. Have you switched it on? Have you got them on? Waiting for it to pick up things. The fact that you can just do that and it's up and operational, and you don't even have to tie in your little controls. In honesty, in my bag that I used to keep them in, I never had them off anyway, but it just, I suppose, saves a little bit of time because I know a lot of people do take them off. And then let's see, we've got options for the screen. I'm going to go through that. So English. Terms of use, privacy policy, of course we all read these. I'm reading them now, I've understood them all. Yeah, perfect. I'll connect to the Wi-Fi later. Let's have a look at that. Got the controls at the bottom, the antennas. You've got the controls at the side. Really smooth, really... I'm not sure if this is actually lighter. I'm going to go and say it actually is lighter than the RC Pro. I want to double check that. It certainly seems lighter, and such a really nice motion to that actually. Previous one didn't sort of click in at the last second. It's really nice. I like that. And then you've got obviously your dials, the controls for the recording, taking a photo. So I'll need to figure out what all these controls are set to do, and I know you can customize them as well. You've got your HDMI port, and your USB-C in the bottom, and you've got the slot for your SD memory card. But this actually 7-inch screen, 2000 nit brightness, has built-in 128 gig storage built into it. So you don't need the memory card, but you can still use that. But it's got that built in. And it's obviously got the little screws that you can use to stick the adapters on, and the neck strap, which I have ordered as well. But it's a really nice motion to that. I really like that whole idea of just closing it, and then that's it. Shut down. That's it. Shutting down. Still telling you the battery indicator on the bottom. You just stick it on charge. Let's see. Yeah. Controls are a bit smooth, but obviously once you've got the thing on and trying it on that, see what that's like. And then all these is sports cinematic mode, return to home, and all the various buttons that you can customize what suits your needs. And then space on the back, which I believe is for the dongle, the 4G dongle that you can stick in there, which I don't think works in the UK, but you can stick that in there, and presume any other adapters. And then you've got your C1, C2 buttons on the back. Okay. And then, really simple, really straightforward. It's got a nice mechanism on the back, obviously for the tilt and to hold it on. Definitely looks solid. And then you've got the power button on the top as well, if you wish to manually power it off from there. Yeah, that's nice. I've bought a screen protector for that as well, so I'll stick that on it in due course. Fingerprints. The bane of any photographer's life. Right. So, need to log into that. That is an unboxing. I'll maybe do another video of it logging in, looking at the settings and so on and so forth. But that is an unboxing of the DJI Mavic 4. So, see you in the next video. Bye for now.